Ultamize. You can say all the right things, ask great questions, keep your answers short, and still lose people because of one thing. Your attention doesn't look real. You may feel like you're listening, but to the other person doesn't come across that way. And in conversation, perception is everything. Let me show you what this looks like. You're talking to someone. They're explaining something, and while they're talking, you glance over their shoulder just for a second. You look at someone walking by. You scan the room. You check your phone quickly. You think, well, that was nothing. They think, I've lost them. It doesn't matter that you came back. It doesn't matter that you're still physically there. That one moment changes the feeling of the conversation. Now, compare that to this. You're talking to someone, they're explaining something, and you stay with them. You're not staring at them intensely. You're not trying to be robotic, but your eyes are on them. You nod occasionally. Your face reacts slightly to what they're saying. You're there. That alone makes a massive difference. Now, here's what's interesting. You don't have to say anything brilliant, as I've mentioned before. You don't have to perform, just being present. Visibly present makes people feel heard. And when people feel heard, they stay engaged. Let me give you a very common situation. You're at a social event, you're talking to someone new, and while they're speaking, your attention split. Part of you is listening, part of you is thinking about who else is in the room, perhaps someone more important, more interesting. Part of you is wondering if there's someone you should be talking to who can help you more than the person you're talking to. Guess what? They can feel that, even if you don't say a word. Now, flip it. You decide just for this one conversation, I'm going to give this person my full attention for the next 2 minutes. No scanning, no phone, no looking around, just focus. What happens? The conversation immediately feels different. They relax, they open up more, they talk more freely, and you don't have to work as hard because attention does a lot of the work for you. Now, let's get even more specific. There are three small signals that matter a lot. First, eye contact, not constant staring, but consistent attention. If someone is talking for 20 seconds and you never really look at them, that's a problem. Second, facial response, a slight nod, a small reaction, not a big fake phony smile on your face, but some movement of your face, something that shows I'm following you. Without that, the conversation feels flat. Third, stillness. No fidgeting, no checking things, no shifting your body around constantly, because movement signals distraction, and distraction signals a lack of interest. Now, here's the part most people miss. You don't need to do all of this perfectly. You just need to do it better than average. And the average is low, very low. Most people are partially distracted, partially listening, partially somewhere else. So if you simply become the person who's fully there, you immediately stand out. Now, here's the connection to everything we've been talking about: shorter answers, better questions, stronger follow ups. All of that works better when the other person feels like you're actually with them, because without that, everything else feels mechanical. So here's a simple challenge for you. In your next conversation, pick one moment, just one, and decide for the next minute, I'm going to be fully present. Watch how different it feels. Watch how differently the other person responds. And notice something important. You didn't become more interesting by saying more. You became more engaging by being more there.